I'm attorney Allison Harrison of ALH Law Group. I am joined by our probate and estate planning attorney, Alex Dixon, and we're going to have a conversation about what probate is and hopefully provide some clarity to folks having to go through the process. So tune in. So we're going to have a conversation about probate. So in Ohio, when do you go to probate?
When somebody dies?
Yes, when someone dies. But is there a threshold of like you have to open a probate? Are there assets that don't go through probate?
Yeah. So in Ohio, there's certain thresholds. So you can either go the small estate route or the full administration route. For a small estate in Ohio, if you are a surviving spouse and the assets total under $100,000, you can go small estate route. If there's not a surviving spouse, so anybody else that's trying to open this estate, if it's under $35,000 of total assets, then you can do small estate route.
Okay. And when you say small estate, what does that mean?
Yeah, so it's just a less of a process. A small estate takes less time, it's less expensive in attorney's fees, and there's a lot less forms and processes through the probate court. So if you have the option to go small estate route, that's really the more time efficient way to do things, the less expensive way to do things, but there's just certain requirements you have to meet before you can go that route.
When you say it's quicker, what's the timeline if you meet those under 100,000 or under 35?
Yeah, so we typically tell people about 2 to 3 months to really get everything. By the time we find all the assets, get everything filed with the probate court, get a hearing date set, ends up being 2 to 3 months.
Okay. And can someone do this by themselves? Do they have to hire an attorney?
Yeah, they could definitely do this by themselves. A lot of people choose not to because they're not used to the probate court processes and they just want an attorney to handle it instead of having to deal with it. But since it's a smaller process, they can actually go to the probate court and there's somebody that can help them. I think it's like 1 day a month. There's an attorney.
That's specific to Franklin County, right?
Yeah, specific to Franklin County. I don't know about the other counties. They might have that option too, but
Okay. And